Anger is a normal human emotion that everyone experiences from time to time. It can be a healthy emotion when it motivates us to take action to address a problem or injustice. However, when anger is excessive, uncontrolled, or expressed in a harmful way, it can become a problem. Anger management is the process of learning to identify and manage your anger in a healthy way. It involves understanding the causes of your anger, developing coping mechanisms to deal with anger triggers, and expressing anger in a constructive way. Why is anger management important? Anger management is important because uncontrolled anger can have a number of negative consequences. It can damage your relationships, harm your career, and even lead to violence. Uncontrolled anger can also lead to physical health problems, such as high blood pressure, heart disease, and headaches. What are the signs of anger management problems? There are a number of signs that you may have an anger management problem, including frequent outbursts of anger, difficulty controlling your anger, expressing anger in a harmful way, such as yelling, screaming, or throwing things, feeling angry most of the time, having angry outbursts that are disproportionate to the situation, experiencing physical symptoms of anger, such as headaches, stomach aches, or muscle tension. What causes anger management problems? There are a number of factors that can contribute to anger management problems, including 1. Genetics. Some people are more genetically predisposed to anger than others. 2. Brain chemistry. Certain neurotransmitters, such as serotonin and norepinephrine, play a role in regulating anger. Imbalances in these neurotransmitters can contribute to anger problems. 3. Life experiences. Traumatic or stressful life experiences, such as childhood abuse or neglect, can increase your risk of developing anger management problems. 4. Mental health conditions. Certain mental health conditions, such as depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, can also increase your risk of anger problems. How to manage anger? There are a number of things you can do to manage your anger in a healthy way, including 1. Identify your anger triggers. What are the things that typically make you angry? Once you know your triggers, you can start to develop strategies for avoiding them or coping with them in a healthy way. 2. Develop healthy coping mechanisms. There are a number of healthy ways to cope with anger, such as exercise, relaxation techniques, and problem-solving skills. Experiment with different coping mechanisms to find what works best for you. 3. Express your anger in a constructive way. When you do feel angry, it's important to express your anger in a way that is not harmful to yourself or others. This may involve taking some time to cool down before you say anything, or using I statements to communicate your feelings without blaming the other person. If you are struggling to manage your anger on your own, there are a number of resources available to help you. You can talk to a therapist, counselor, or other mental health professional who can teach you anger management skills and help you identify the underlying causes of your anger. You can also join an anger management support group. Here are some specific anger management techniques that you can try. 1. Deep breathing exercises. Deep breathing is a simple but effective way to calm down when you are feeling angry. Take slow, deep breaths from your diaphragm. As you breathe in, focus on filling your stomach with air. As you breathe out, slowly release the air. Continue breathing deeply until you feel calmer. 2. Progressive muscle relaxation. Progressive muscle relaxation is another technique that can help you to relax when you are feeling angry. To do progressive muscle relaxation, tense and relax each muscle group in your body, starting with your toes and working your way up to your head. 3. Hold each muscle group tense for a few seconds, then relax it completely. Visualization. Visualization is a technique that you can use to calm down and relax when you are feeling angry. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a peaceful place, such as a beach or a forest. Focus on the sensory details of the scene, such as the sound of the waves or the smell of the pine trees. Time out. If you feel like you are about to lose control of your anger, take a time out. Excuse yourself from the situation and go somewhere where you can be alone to calm down. You can take a walk, listen to music, or do some deep breathing exercises. Problem solving. Once you have calmed down, try to figure out what is causing your anger and how you can solve the problem. If the problem is something that you can control, take steps to solve it. If the problem is something that you cannot control, try to accept it and move on. It is important to remember that anger management is a process. It takes time and practice to learn to manage your anger.